Good afternoon. It's an impromptu Sunday afternoon walk today. I found myself with a hire car for half a day, which I didn't know what to do with, so I thought I'd come up here to the Carron Valley, north of the Campsies, and have a little wander up Meikle bin. So hope you enjoy it. So a little bit about Meikle bin. It's 570 metres above sea level, although you start the walk at nearly 300, so only half of that actually has to be climbed. It's a really popular walk, one of the most popular in this area. There were probably about 30 cars down there when I parked, and most of them most of the spaces were taken, so try and get there early if you're walking it on a busy day. So yeah, most of the way up is through the woodland, as you can see here. Only the very last bit I think is in the open, but yeah, it should be fun. I'm going to walk up by the most popular route, and then looking at the map, there are one or two variations you can take on the way down, kind of going around the back and then a bit closer to the reservoir. It's gorgeously peaceful when you're not passing other walkers. There's so much birdsong going on here. That is where we're going, up there. Just starting to climb steadily now. So we emerged from the trees. That was fairly easy to get up to here, and there's about 600 feet left to climb up to the top, which is somewhere up there. So the way the path goes, it takes you around to the right and then up the ridge up there. So yeah, hopefully it's probably half an hour walk up to the top or so. I've been walking for about an hour, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, and I've just passed, according to the map, a burn called Bin Burn, which is where the inspiration came from for the Tory government's policies. Time to do a panorama over the Carron Valley then. So over there is Fintry, which is right at the bottom there, and then we come across here and this is the Carron Valley, C-A-R-R-O-N. It's nothing to do with that slightly sexist trope about a woman wanting to see the manager. And we'll see in a second the reservoir, which is down there, and then over to this side of the reservoir, and that hill over there is a little bin, which I'm not going to climb today, but it's probably a way up there if you want to climb back if you're up here. This here, not cool if you want to have a wild camp up here, and if you have to have a fire, then get rid of it when you're finished. Don't just leave it by the side of the path. There's a load of random trees and seedlings scattered across this hillside. So there's a little one down there, climbing the tree, and Sometimes people wonder how he's got here. What actually happens is that there are a load of squirrels down there in the forest, and every Tuesday they like to come up here for a climb, but while they're up here they bring their acorns for lunch and bury them on the way up, and then they come back down again, and sometimes they forget where they've left them, so you end up with trees growing. True story. Just before you reach the top, you'll find the wreckage of an old military plane that crashed here in 1950. The mist was coming in a little bit and it started to feel a bit more desolate. Going in this direction and then come round back through the woods. So it comes straight down, and it's a little squelchy underfoot but not enough to slow your progress, and that brings you down to this little gap in the woods here, and very shortly after the gap there should be a place to take a left, and that will skirt you around, and eventually join up with a track which takes you down towards the reservoir. Right, I'm going to use this to power me down into this hole here, whilst also carrying a camera in my hand. Wish me luck. Did it! So it did get a bit more squelchy, but it's only a short section and it's really worth it. Check this out. So much solitude. Like I'm prying here, but just come across this, like right in the middle of the woods, little shelter. Next to it there's a plate on a tree. Yeah, just take a look in, see what's in here. Sweets and things. Is this just for anyone? I'm gonna guess not, but yeah, very random. I'm emerging into an opening. And a check of a map to see which way I should be going. I think I can see something. It was a long walk down along forestry tracks, but very pleasant, with a waterfall on the way, but none of the expected reservoir views. The walk overall took 4 hours, but you can get straight up and down in under 3. I would recommend the longer route though, especially if you've got good map reading skills and a bit of extra time. I'll give the walk a 7 out of 10 overall. Oh, hi there, Squish. Hello, hello. Am I on telly? Is this telly? Yes, this is telly. Yeah, I'm on telly. Hello, hello. Hello, look at me. Yeah, so Squish, what? What are you doing tomorrow? It's Tuesday, climbing club every Tuesday. It's brilliant. Climbing club. Okay, and so will you be wanting your lunch? No, there's acorns and things up there. It's brilliant. Got them all buried. Where are they? Um, um, um. So, Squiss, when you're at climbing club, what do you do if it's a bit wet and you need to shelter? There's a squirrel shelter in the woods. It's a secret. You'll never find it. Ah, I see.